Alright, peeps, we're going to be picking up where we left off. Um, I was attempting to come into this city, which is south, Drifter's Last. I was stopped by the guards, and basically they tried to bribe me for 2,000 cats to enter. I refused to pay, so they beat me up and threw me in jail. While I was in jail, I worked on my thievery, and it went up. I believe I had a 4 when I first got here, and now it's a 53. I just kept getting myself out of the cell and back in. They brought more people to jail, and I robbed them and then put them out of their cell, which they were dumped outside the doors and then picked up by slavers. So maybe one day when we go to the slave country, we can rescue them or not. K-Ray's discovering that this world is a cruel world, and you have to abide by those rules. Um, be kind, be faithful to your friends and your colleagues, but screw everyone else. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see. There's someone upstairs. My sneak is really, really bad. It is currently 2. So I'm not going to be stealthy enough to get around people to steal their stuff, but I can do stuff when they can't see, and I can show you a few tricks with that. So let's get started. Let's go into this house and see if I can get kicked out. Nope, no sneak. So you don't belong here. He'll come and he'll chase me out. Just looking, see what he has. So if I see, so this is just a guard, the samurais. The guards walk into places when doors are open. So like if you're robbing a place at night and you leave the door open, they'll sometimes just wander in and then walk upon you trying to steal stuff. So always close the doors behind you. If I see Ato, however you say his name, out and about, we'll know his house is open. Um, I don't know what this is. Is it an unused tank? Maybe it's a grain silo. Similar to one of those. I've only messed with it a little bit, so let's see what else. Hey, during assassin, the female. You notice that their head, blood, leg, all that stuff is about the same as ours, except for our blood, I believe, is a lot lower. But their attack is 76, defense is 48. Whereas our blood is 75, our attack is 3. They would whip our tail. Okay, let's head to the next building. Don't belong here. It's currently almost 9 o'clock, so all the buildings should be open. Got to sell some of my stuff. A couple of these sticks that's on my back. Alright. Show me what you have. Similar to the traveling trader, this is the same type of things he has. I don't really need food right this second. This will be something we'll need eventually, but we'll probably end up being able to steal it at some point. I sold all that crappy stuff and didn't realize I hadn't gotten a partner with me yet, so I may need some more gear, but that's fine. That's cheap stuff anyway. Here's my big money makers. They have 12,000, so I can sell one of these. I could buy some stuff, but there's nothing here I really want. Sell these sticks off. Okay. Some tricks on if you are going to steal. You can go to places like that. Always F5 to protect yourself. Hit sneak. Can't see you. Right click, loot, and then you can steal. The stuff he has on his inventory, including stuff you sold to him, will be somewhere in one of these boxes or shelves. It may be upstairs in one of these. Some of these are containers that will only hold certain things, like that will only hold ore, that will only hold building materials, and that will only hold chainmail. But Bread basket will only hold bread, but the barrels and the chest pretty much hold anything. If you hold Alt, you can see things highlighted. You could, I believe, you can steal those things without there being a chance you can get caught unless you're not sneaking. So, like when we open the box up, you see that there's only a 97% chance that I can steal this stuff currently. That'll improve as your thievery goes. Um, his better stuff, probably his books and stuff, will be in one of these. That's not always the case. Also, you can look inside his boxes and stuff without getting dinged for committing a crime, as long as you don't pick a lock in front of them or take stuff out of his boxes or cases or whatnot. These will be needed, but not now. Okay. I still have one thing I want to sell. I'm going to go over here first. Let's see. Same setup. Pathfinding in this game can get a little wonky from time to time, especially when you start building a base. Okay, the bags. What I'm going to want eventually is a small thieves bag. It doesn't have a small thieving backpack, but it has a regular small backpack. And you see the effects it has. The combat skills -2 while you're wearing it. The encumbrance reduction is pretty good, 50%. Then your combat speed effect, stealth effect, dodge effect, you see that you can only have your max 0.95% of your speed. So instead of having 100%, you'll only be operating at 95%. And then the same with their stealth and dodge. Scavenger's basket, I believe the trader's wooden backpack and scavenger baskets are able to stack stuff a lot better than some of the other bags. So I don't, what I want to get. Let me hire some people and then we'll decide. Actually, let me sell that book first. Treasure map. Okay, you have 15. Got enough. So we have 21,000. Pretty good haul. We're going to go to the bar, see who we can hire. Sometimes you can get people for free. Sometimes you can get better skilled people, but they cost more, around 6,000. I think I saw one for 9,000 once. Looks like there is some guards in here you can hire to follow you around for a couple of days. Drifters, normally the ones you can hire to be your buddies. I haven't ever had a hive member in my group. Let's see, what else do we have? 2 hivers. These 2 should be fairly cheap. Notice they have pretty much no gear. Peace and Ethel. I guess that's a guy, so Ethal. Thumper. Body upstairs. I can show you a trick here as well. Let's see. We want multiple people, so start with Peace. So she wants to go and kill bandits. Yeah, I'm not going to be like, we fight for the innocents, yay. No, we're just going to be dog eat dog, so yeah. Done, just don't lose your humanity and all blah, blah, whatever. I don't care about that. Let's kill some bandits. There we go. You cannot change the race when you hire someone or their subrace or gender. So what you get is what you get. You can change their name and their appearance, all their appearances. This is a Greenlander. you notice that they're good at farming, cooking, and science, which they have no negatives. However, farming, cooking, science means they're going to pretty much not be fighting, which is a big part of the game. You can read your race description and all that other stuff. I don't know if I want to change. I think we'll keep things as they are. And I'm pretty sure she's going to have ones in most of her stats. So we can build her how we like. See, she's added to my squad. See what she has on her. She has a first aid kit and a katana. Piece. Let's see. We'll figure out what I want people to do once I start getting gear. I'm going to hire as many as we can. I guess I'm talking with Peace, but it's okay. Your game does not stop if you die, if you have people in your group, so you can just keep playing, keep hiring people. Why do you ask? Sounds cool. If I can get credits or cats for it. You're goody two shoes. I don't care. Yeah, go away. Um, 2,000. So Thumper here is a hive. Um, Hivers, if you go to a hive city, they hate the free hives. Uh, they believe that they broke away from the hive and that they don't belong and they're just lesser beings. I'm gonna keep his name Thumper because when he runs around, his name is Thump 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 Thump. The bonuses, they're not going to be great laboring, but I'm not going to use him for labor anyway. His strength is not that great, so I'm not going to do big, heavy weapons with him. We'll see. I don't want a whole group of these types either. Humans I'm okay with. Maybe one more. See what they offer. Zeal. Hivers are cheap. Hivers, they could be labor for. Well, their strength, their labor sucks. Mercenaries, I'll show you what you can do with them. You can hire them as bodyguards or to go to your outpost to protect it. If you hire them as a bodyguard, you can do 1 or 2 days. See how much it costs, and they're pretty decent. If there's some big bad stuff that you have cats for, you can hire these guys out to go fight and hope some of them die and some of the others die. And you just loot. I don't have a lot of baggage space right now. Show me how much you cost for my outpost. And you can see, and they do a minimum of 2 days. Looting rights. Never seen that. Alright, K-Ray. We want another hiver. I guess I'll do one more hiver. Tink tink. Okay, so we've got 4 people in this group so far. I was going to show you this trick. Let's look at Thumper and Tink Tink's stats first. Look, 0 in laboring. But you only paid 2,000 cats for it, so. So in this bar, you could come up here. Sneak. You can pick this lock. Now, This is where the 3 second rule thing you need to watch out for. So I always like to have, like I said before, two people working together, and one of them doesn't necessarily have to do a lot of thieving. They do a lot of sneaking and distracting. Sometimes they bump them and distract them just long enough for that 3 seconds to run out. Oh, I see someone coming up. There's a possibility they'll come in here, so we're going to hit R, stop, and then you'll see my time committing crime is counting down. As that clears out, I'm safe. So, and now she sees me, so if that timer would still be up, be like, why are you robbing this place? And everybody will attack me. So there's that. Let's get everyone together. Do my sneak. Meet outside. So Peace, I guess her name's ironic since she wants to go and murder everyone. Thumper and Tink Tink. Gotta get you guys outfitted. So we have press Alt to highlight the store. Backpack, armor, no weaponsmith. Okay. Go check out what we got. It's a good place to rob. Before, see what you got. See if it's worth robbing. Skeleton repair kits are fairly expensive, so those are good things to get. We'll look around and see if I can find them, see if I can take them. All right. I don't really need. Well, I don't really want any of this stuff, but you can go here. Back up. There you go. So they can't see you. Then you can take the stuff. If I had a cow with a backpack, I might be taking some of the stuff to sell somewhere else. You won't be able to sell it in this city unless you're part of the Shinobi Thieves and they have a site here. When your stealth's really high, you can hide behind one of these posts and they can't see you. Then you'll be able to unlock this. I'm not going to try it with a stealth of 3. So they're probably in that. It's not worth it. Not worth going to jail over. We'll go talk about armor. Okay. Where are you at? This is a terrible shot, man. You don't have any guards anywhere. You don't even have you anywhere. Oh, right by you. Okay, let's talk about armor. You'll need these in order to start making the armor types yourself, but that's a long time from now. I typically like these on my traveling fighters. The medium armor class, they're not heavy, you get really slow. It builds their strength up and you eventually get a little bit faster, but not nowhere near as fast as someone in a light or medium armor. Samurai armor. Uh, you're basically only going to have a set amount of chest piece types, but what you're looking at for these is the grade. So right now, shoddy grade. Because the game just started, they're going to be making crappy stuff. Every once in a while, you'll hit a standard grade. Eventually, you'll start seeing the high-end stuff, like the specialist grade or whatnot. But On here, if you look to the right under mercenary plate, standard grade, tells you it's a heavy metal plate. Has blunt resistance at 0.24. Now, what that means, if you look way below, it says left arm, stomach, right arm, and chest. Um, those percentages are the percentages that this armor will block hits to that part of the body. So left arm, there's a 90% chance that it will block the hit, which will then take into effect the numbers at top. There's a 10% chance that the weapon or the hit would just bypass armor altogether. But on the 90% chance, if it's blunt damage, that is how much is negated. So 24% of blunt damage will be negated. So if someone hit you for a big hit to your chest area and it was blocked by the armor, then let's say 100 points of damage, you would negate 24 damage of that. Cut resistance, same concept, 0.46 in the same area, and the type of damage is based on the weapon. Different weapons do different damages, some even do multiple types of damage. What's different on this one is the 20% stun chance. Now what that means, if this is the primary armor, let's say your stomach, and it blocks a hit that does cut damage. Is blocking 46% of the damage, so close to half. However, what's left over, so let's say 50 was blocked and 50 went through, 20% of that 50 would automatically be applied to you as blunt damage, regardless if you have any other types of protection. This is the last thing, and it automatically goes through. So if you have multiple armors blocking the same site, see, like this blocks the stomach 50%, and when we're looking at before blocks the stomach 60%. It's based on which armor piece you put on first. So if you put your chest piece on first and then your pants, then the pants will not be able to block the damage from the blunt damage that's turned to stun. If you put the pants on first, it will block the 0.28% of the cut resistance, and then your chest piece that blocks some of your stomach will block 46% of what's left, and whatever's left of that, 20% of it's automatically turned to blunt. The stun part is the most complicated portion of the armor, and unless they change it in the last update or in future updates, it is based on which piece of armor you put on first. Harpoon resistance, harpoons are the guns, the crossbows and the harpoon guns that you'll be able to put your bases and even set up outside of bases. From what I understand, the negative effects, it uses the worst of whatever armor you have on, but they don't stack. So, not a bunch of great stuff. But better than nothing. So let's look at what we can get a hold of. Since this city made me into a thief, I blame them for this. Peace. Going to be my distraction. One Piece, where you at? Oh, slow. Let me get you up here first. Okay, if you can get someone's attention, even a guard or shop owner, this guy, for such a big shop, he doesn't have any guards. These are the harpoon and these are harpoon gun turrets. That we were talking about a second ago. Oh, he does have a guard. He's busy watching for bandits, I guess. Anyway, if you can get their attention, and sneaking will get their attention, you can get them to turn their heads sometimes. and they won't be facing the direction that you don't want them to be facing. So let's steal some stuff. All right, so I got some armor, and we're gonna make sure I have what I want on each person. I'm not gonna do stuff here. Just give you some pants. I don't want anything that's gonna give me negative stealth, like all of this crap. So standard grade, it's medium class. This one seems to be better. Tink Tink has. So they don't wear boots and they don't wear shirts. So I didn't need all that. It looks like I am going to have my Ivers as big fighters. Anything that's going to give him minus to the attack on these that I can avoid it. A lot of negatives, but it's heavy armor, that's why. Medium armor is what I want to stick with for now. It's not a lot, but it will help. It will help. Notice that they go really slow, and they're going to continue to go slow until they build their athletics and strength up. Did you have food? Wrong thing. You're a boot trader? You have boots? You do have boots. Let's look. Let's see if there's anything that will help with stealth. Negative, negative, negative. You will find like black and chainmail stuff that will help. Ooh, oh, that's the one I sold. Backpacks too. I may try to rob them at night. And the only thing is, my stealth sucks so bad. It's easier for me to steal stuff during the day. Because I'll wake people up at night. It requires heavily on your stealth. I think I looked at all this stuff already. I believe you can reach the chest. If you press and hold down the left key, you can move them a little bit at a time. The correction, the right mouse. Splint kits. So if your arm is just completely too much damage to it, it's in the negatives, you can splint it up for a little bit, a little extra boost. 94%. Hate when it's not 100%, but work with what you got. Let's look at prices. Sell some stuff too. 78, 192, 197. Well, guys, we're about to find out if I am going to jail again. I'm not going to save Scum. I'm just going to steal 2 splint kits and the recipes. Boom, 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 and boom. Ah, it got me. Okay, this is what we can do. You guys leave. I should have used my distraction, but it didn't matter because of the percentage on it. Now, if I can get it blue and stay blue and not be seen. God, he keeps seeing me. Anybody up here? Now, what this means is he's not going to sell to me anymore. Even if I get away with it, because he saw me, he won't sell to me anymore. I'll show you that. If I can let that run out, I won't have to worry about law. No bounty. Okay. You see my stealing chances are way higher. That's because there's no one up here. Advancement kit. I would have got up here eventually, I think. I hope. Alright, so let me show you what happens now. Attack target, attack all. You can right click without doing the hold right click like I like to do, but this is what he'll say to you. Screw off, I don't serve thieves, whatnot. I'm like, you should check out your guards, they're nothing but a bunch of thieves. Is there a fight? Or are you just running for no reason? Okay. Well, let's look at your other stuff. I'm still more. Bags. Hold down the right key. Wow, that's gonna be close enough. You're looking right at me, aren't you? How about that? So you have penalties while wearing it, -5 combat skill, but your encumbrance reduction is 30%. Combat speed effects, stealth skill, it's only you can only have half. So you take that off. Let me show you. My stealth is a 4 with a -5. You just pick it up. You see it's 8 with -1. You can stay here. You won't get the negative effects. However, you had to have space for it. Got it anyway. Okay. Anything with a lock on it. There. There. But I won't be able to sneak around. Okay. Let's see. So small, not a lot of options. Please leave. No name, I guess it's just a house. Click the door, residential, yeah. Hoping for shinobis. Alright, well, we'll go and see what kind of trouble we can get into somewhere else. There is a pack animal. Are you part of a caravan? Traders Guild, you are. Where is the Traders Guild? You ahead? behind. See a pack. Now I know you can mine like copper mines and iron mines and sell the ore, slow going, but you get money from it. I do not know if you're allowed to legally harvest their crops. It's not red. It says loot. We can go look at it and see if it says stealing chance, I guess. Cactus farm. While I look for this freaking caravan guy so I can sell some stuff. So yes, stealing chance 100%. But they'll see me. Okay. Why are you? It's the wall. It's going inside. He must be inside somewhere. Possibly the bar. See if there's anything else. Okay. Stuff I want to try to sell. You won't be able to sell stolen stuff to him because he's here. But if he goes to another town, you'll be able to sell stolen stuff. I can sell these pants that everyone was wearing if I find them. And he should. Maybe he's in the bar. Oh, there he is. Streak. Yeah, they call me the Streak. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I need food. Sell, sell, sell. 80% fencing chance. 80% fencing chance. Could. That's a big. Let's buy the food first. I need one for each person. It's tempting. I don't really need it, and it doesn't take up much space, so it's not worth the chance of me getting got. Let's see what kind of food you got. These you can make. I like these. For each. One more. Prosperity. Anybody new? Lethal. Mercenaries. I can afford a mercenary. But we're saving our cash. Okay. So we've got better armor, but our weapons still suck, and I haven't really decided on what I want each of them to do. Catch up, Gary. Give some food out. Let's test the eating stuff. Anybody really hungry? Nobody's really hungry. We'll do that later. If you start off with one of the people that you want to trade with the guy that's going to be trading with everyone, you can just click the next person and it'll change their portrait. Okay, so we know there's a way station that we can go sell some stuff and buy some stuff. And I do have quite a bit of things on me, not a lot of space. Fortune favors the brave. Bold. So we're going to go south, around, see what we can find. I don't believe there's any more cities this way, but there should be other things. And we're going to go see if we can find them. Oh, let's get them together. And one thing you can do to make them run all at the same pace is set it to that. Another technique is to find your slowest person. Like, I believe it's going to be one of these. And select everyone else. Shift, hold down shift, hold down right click, and you can follow. We're going to do this, and we're going to, I believe I already have my AI set. Nope. Sometimes it resets. It really doesn't matter with this small of a group. Speaking of, we're going to name our faction. I wouldn't change this, but we're going to call them the K-Rays for now. My last one was K-Ray Transports, but I was being a merchant. You notice that my faction list has gotten bigger. No one likes me so far. There's some people who hate me and I ain't even run into them yet. Okay. So we got everyone together. Let's put them all on passive. They're running the same speed. We'll go there. We're going to go slow because of how overweight people are. So you notice ones, ones, ones with a 0 in his strength. And their athletics are ones as well. Encumbrance, you notice, are in the reds. And what are you guys doing? Just get away from these buildings. It's pathfinding. Are you serious? Okay. Let's come over here first. Thank you. You. Thank you. If this is a dog, we might be able to show you how to make some food while you're out in the wild. So, I was saying before how looting them kills them. You see he's dying because he's losing blood. His head is at negative 31. You'll need medical attention or you will die. So what we're going to do is loot. First aiding him won't do anything. At least not beneficial for me. So we got 3 raw meats. Worth the space it's going to take now. And you notice he is now dead. Gone forever. Rip. So if we had a cook, this would be faster, but we'll do all of it anyway. Crafting, camping, campfire. Costs nothing. It has to be on the exterior. Or we have to be away from the city. That's right. Let's get away from the city. You're looking for grain. Blue, oh, okay, this rock outcropping will do. Everyone here. It's 8:40, so it's going to be getting dark soon. Day 6. If I have to import the game because of updates, you'll see the days refresh. It'll be day 1 again. You just make a campfire, find a person with the raw meat, or set someone to have raw meat, and use. You just left click it to see what's inside of it and see how long it's going to take to cook. You should have 3 dried meat by the time it's done. Fast forward. 1 dry meat. See, they're 15 nutrition, so they're not the greatest thing, but it was. Got it off a dog. Yes, we're eating dog meat. So let's share. Who has it? Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to actually take it out. Alright, so I have 2 things of food. You have 1, now you have 2. You have 2. You have 2. You can leave it here. When it's nighttime, you'll be able to see a little light off in the distance if you're close enough, and you can see it from fairly far away as well. Oh, there's the beach. So what we're looking for is ruins and maybe a couple of easy fights. The recovery time is a while, so you don't want to keep getting fights and fights and fights. But I need my people to start getting skills in their attack skill and their toughness. I see lights. Remember what I was saying about you can see the lights from a distance. We get close enough. We don't know who these people are. So sleeping beds or camp beds here and regular beds are really good for recovering. Bashek, mercenary. Why are mercenaries here? Is there a boss guy? Bounty? They're not bounty hunters. But they don't seem hostile, even though it's red. That's because I'm sneaking. They're mercenaries. We're gonna test our luck, but don't get screwed. Maybe one I can talk to. And the music picks up right on time. Okay. Ah, here we go. Tink tink. Okay, they're just regular mercenaries, just hanging out doing nothing that I can hire. Is there a reason that you're here? Mercenary camp 1. Relations or nothing. Roaming max is 20. I don't know what all that is. It seems like if you take it at face value that they can have a max of 20 people out roaming at one time. And it looks like they currently have 3 roaming squads with a population of 19. So there's mercenaries roaming around, if I read that right, doing who knows what. I'll occasionally hit alt, even though I've only found stuff away from ruins once. That was at a dog site. I found a couple of weapons laying on the ground. Alright, we seem to have gotten into a fight. Peace. What's hitting you? Tink Tink's good, Thumper's good, Pieces not good. Dude, I meant a bone dog. Okay. Let's test you guys. Attack target. Actually, K-Ray. You this way. Ooh. Don't want you getting hit. Matter of fact, let's take your bag off. Since there's nothing in it anyway. Good, good, good. Loot. Okay. So, who has medkits? You do not. You do. You do. You do not. You can highlight everyone and just hit the medic button. You'll need to do that. Like I said before, the red will only be healed with medkits. And K-Ray can come over here and cook while they're mending up. Luckily, it was just one bone dog. Probably would have got wrecked if there was more than one. So if you recall, Tink Tink, Thumper, and Peas all had ones in their combat stuffs. Let's see if that changed in toughness. So her toughness is 4. This is 2, and his is 4 from that encounter. Melee attack is still 1, still 1. Melee defense is 2 for him. So no good increase on the attack stuff, but the toughness is going up. Toughness makes it harder for you to get knocked out, and makes the knockout times a bit shorter as well. Medic skill determines how fast this goes. So I'm gonna go heal him. Thank you. There's 2 working on him. Oh, looks like it's a chain. Yeah, train. Peace is working on Thumper, and Thumper is working on Thumper. No one's working on Tink Tink. One more meet. It'll be daytime, and we can see what we're doing. Now, this just makes it where that can heal, where the red wouldn't. So this is easy to damage again. Yeah, going good for food. So food's not an issue, and we're doing okay on cats. And let's see where we're at. If I was a abandoned ancient facility, where would I be? See any nooks? Like there's a nook here, possibly, maybe there. So we'll go as far south and look at possible campsites as well, or base sites. I don't see any buildings or anything, but we'll head that way anyway. Check. And hunters. But they're Shek. Oh, he's not a Shek. Let's get closer. And that was the extent of my scrolling for my map. If you're looking for men, I got one in my group. Okay. One can be talked to. There's humans. There's hivemen. Shek. There's both types of the humans. So this is a mixed group. Those weapons, they do a lot of blunt, and they cause a lot of bleeding. The spikes cause a lot of bleeding. They're not red whenever I highlight over them, so that means that we're not going to be attacking them. They could, just because it's not red, you look at them, they could be walking past you and decide that you looked at them wrong, or you have food that they want. Let's see who these guys are. Samurai, and you can talk to all of them, kind of like the paladins in the Holy Nation. I bet if I talk to them, they're going to want money. Come on, Carrie, catch up. You could, if you had the proper materials. Last time I looked, it was sleeping bags. Camp beds. Yep, still sleeping bags. And it'll give a 400% kill rate when sleeping. They take up quite a bit of space, that. Or you don't come towards me. Be scared. Oh, I saw some movement over here, but it was just a... Ooh, I did see something. Who are you? Oh, you're hungry. Get 2,000 for you. But that means I had to... Well, I'm going to try something. I was going to try to sneak up and knock him out. Don't care if he does come over with this. Okay, we'll kill him. No, not me, not me, not me. Oh, he hit me in the stomach. The best part. Okay. Back him up, back him back. What? That baseball swing missed. I should have looked at his stats. He's not bad. It's not like 40 or 50, so I can still take him because there's only one. Probably should have done that before I attacked him. He didn't give me a chance though. He was being rude. Knock him out. Left leg won't do it, but the chest will. Yep. Hit me in the stomach. Don't even have anything. Just first aid first. Medic. Okay. Thumper, I want you to be really strong, so you pick him up. Picking people up and running with them is a way to get your strength up as well. Being encumbered and picking people up. So that's going to slow us down, but that's okay. What we got fast forward for. Okay, we made it to the end here. We're going to prospect. I'm going to try to prospect and see how we're looking on like fertility. Look at what we got to worry about roaming around. Those are not bad. River raptors suck. We're trying to farm. There's automatically iron, and I thought I saw some copper. Yep. Those are the resource nodes on the top, but you can also find some underground that you use machines to get as later tech. So fertility's good, but I bet the ground is like arid. Water's fine, copper is fine. Stone is an issue. I'll need stone. And eventually iron. And then even eventually copper. Copper is used for higher end electronic stuffs. Stone. So there's stone. Things can swim. I can make a wall. I don't know if the wall will extend are the water. We'll check. I'm not building that stuff right now, but I'm just looking. I haven't done any tech to any research to get the even basic walls yet. Look at the land. This says fertility. Sometimes that bugs out, so exit out. Fertility is 100%, but crop yield is 10% because of arid. So you're not going to get vegetables in this area, but cactus, maybe wheat and hemp. The green fruit is used in a lot of the recipes, though. Well, we made it to this part. It's not a bad spot to start our base once we decide to do it. You're not going to have stuff coming from this side or the back, but they can swim around any walls. So we'll have to keep that in mind. However, we'll only have to worry about stuff coming from one direction. I really kind of like this. We can even do it, start it out this area. Leave this open for any type of mining or whatnot. It's like if I build a wall that just blocks off all of this eventually. Yeah, I like this area. Only thing we'll have to worry about, let's see, I saw some manhunters, a escaped slave, a dog. I haven't seen anything that's too concerning, but they'll get worse as the game goes. Okay, so instead of treasure, we found a bounty. It's only 2,000, so that's not even worth crap. We'll continue searching for treasure. We'll go around, come back through past the lost library again, make our way to the way station once more, unless we find another city somewhere. I don't think there is. If not, we'll make our way to the way station, turn in our bounty. I may not be able to do it there. I may have to go to Clown City, but we'll try at way station first. See about finding more people. Alright guys, it's been fun, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. We'll continue later.